That's exactly why we do it.
Episode 3. In the house, and you got a lot of deer hunting coming on this one. Big deer, too.
A lot of the pro staff are out there killing.
Knocking some stuff down.
Killing.
We just previewed it. Yeah, they're killing. They're hunting.
Hunting and killing. I don't know about filming.
Some of you guys do fine. We watched some of it. Some,
yeah. First hunt's Jeff Kettleman up with his son, man. He's on a monster deer. And I believe he misses the first shot.
Yeah.
And they're lucky enough to get a muzzleloader reloaded and get on him again and put this deer down.
It is a giant.
So he came out. I didn't, and my dad, he told me that it was him. He was the shooter. So I got the first gun, and I missed, but he just walked and stopped. So we got the second one, and I got him. I dropped him.
Yep, we're gonna go check him out, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good work.
He is massive. This is cool.
He's got the kicker. That's the one we were after.
Jeez. He is a massive one. This is so cool. I was taking a nap. My dad woke me up, and he was like, "Buck, buck, buck." So I got up, I went up, I pushed the gun. I was shaking so bad because he was so big that I missed my first shot. And my dad reloaded the gun faster than like ever. Like it was super fast. And he got it. I got him with the second shot.
Hitsquad Outdoors is brought to you by Realtree, Ripcord Arrow Rest, Covert Scouting Cameras, Luminoc, Dead Ringer, Quiet Cat, Sword Sights, Tree Limb Quivers, Scorpion Crossbows, Vortex Optics, Expedition Archery, Antler King, and Southwest Disc. This segment of Hitsquad Outdoors is brought to you by Antler King, the leader in wildlife nutrition products.
shot. That couldn't have been better. All right, guys. It's Corey here with Hitsquad Outdoors with Tim Sylvia. It's November 14th. We're in west central Indiana. We're actually on the same farm in the same stand that Greg killed his monster 8-point last year. And day started off just like last year did. We were absolutely covered up with deer all morning long. No shooters. Had 4 small 2-year-old bucks. A couple of those kept buzzing through every hour, hour and a half all day. It's about going on 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, so we're starting to think maybe we weren't going to see anything. And finally had a big boy come through. He's being tormented by a couple younger bucks. Got right out there perfect in one of my shooting lanes at 35 yards. And the shot looked real good. He's down. He didn't make it 50 yards, so stick with us. We'll get hands on him here in just a couple minutes. Right here. Right here on the other side of the lawn. Oh my gosh. That is a big boy. That is a nice buck.
Corey's up and he puts on a slammer for a deer. They always do, man. Those guys from Indiana do a great job. They're both police officers. Corey's recently retired. Now he's got a pretty cake gig. He's head security for the owners of the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, really?
That's his job. He's
That
bodyguard
cool.
for the owner of the Colts. So every given Sunday, weekend actually, he's gone either at home or on the road bodyguarding him.
And being the editor, you guys do killer. Send me the footage, lay everything out. Awesome.
But telling the story is where we're lacking a little bit, though.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's not easy, too.
No.
Like, I come
If
back
this-
from hunts and
If this
go,
was easy, everybody would be doing it.
absolutely.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
it's
the only thing
not
that
easy
happens
to
is
do.
a kill, and there's nothing you can do about it. There is no big, long, drawn-out story.
Right.
I got in my stand and killed a deer.
There are 4 bucks right here.
This segment of Hit Squad Outdoors with Tim Sylvia is brought to you by Dead Ringer. There will be blood. This segment of Hit Squad Outdoors with Tim Sylvia is brought to you by Sword Sights, cutting the competition. So the next time, what's this gentleman's name?
Nate Ewing, one of my best friends, been a longtime friend for about 15 years. We met by him sending a fan letter and not talking about the UFC, talking about hunting.
Yep.
And automatically just grabbed my attention, and we've been friends ever since. We've done a lot of hunts together and stuff. Great guy, very, very passionate. He decided to bring his best friend on as his partner, as his cameraman, and there's a reason why he's no longer on pro staff. Nate, I love you, man, and if everybody worked as hard as you, it'd be great. But your buddy he's a good hunter and he's a killer, but he's not a cameraman.
All right. What an insane morning.
we were sitting here, and I just told Brett, holy cow, this is not like this place. I never not see deer. The buck I just shot was buck number 7 that we saw. I don't know that he's huge. He's probably 130 inches, but we tried to get the monkey off of our back, and he gave me a perfect shot. The only concern right now is I didn't do a good job communicating with my cameraman, so I don't know that kill shot is on camera, which Tim is going to absolutely beat me within an inch of my life if it's not. It's an unbelievable morning here in Vermilion County, sitting in my favorite tree stand, my favorite place to be. So I'm hunting with one of my best friends in life. It just doesn't get any better than this. And we watched him fall. Just gonna give it a little bit of time. And the dead ringer done smoked him. I mean, it looks like somebody turned a hose on, pouring out the side of him when he took off running. So I'm pretty excited to get my hands on him. He looked like he carried a lot of mass, but like I said, he wasn't a monster. But I'm not really here for monsters. I'm here for the excitement and to share the hunt, what's real. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Tim, for the opportunity. That is... Arrow broke off in him. Here he is. Just a funky old, very mature deer. Just a big deer, old deer. Just got this weird blade going on here that's a brow, possible double beam. Carries a lot of mass with him. I'm incredibly proud of this deer. He's, you know, we come out here with the idea that we want to hunt antlers and put big antler deer on the ground, but you know, part of this is hunting mature deer too, and this happened so fast. We just looked at the clock. It was like 9:02. We were getting ready to get down, and I felt him tap on my back, and I looked over and I saw him, and he was there.
What's next, little guy?
The best hunt ever.
No, we've already showed mine.
I'm up next for a change.
So second best.
Second best. Yeah.
It's okay though.
Well, see, I'm not Tim. See, I'm a first one in wins kind of guy. As long as it's legal, I'm not breaking any outfitter rules. So if the outfitter's I want it to be over a 3-year-old, I'll shoot a 3-year-old. But this buck, normal buck for you, make me cry for me. So big.
I'm from Maine. We have the same.
Not anymore.
Well,
You're still from Maine. I'll give you that. You
right.
say ka. If you watch the show, he says ka. I say car.
For my cards.
Right. But in Maine, you first one in wins almost always.
Brown's down, baby.
Brown is down. But he's lived in Iowa so long and has his 100. By the way, Tim is not. You guys might watch Tim's show and think he's got 4,000 acres with a $250,000 John Deere tractor, dedicates all of his land to just whitetail. That's not the case. Tim owns 100 acres. These bucks you watched him kill, he kills on 100 acres, and I have 100 acres behind my house, behind this studio right here. So it's not like Tim's this big lavish guy that gets to dedicate 4,000 acres to killing deer. That's not the case. You manage 100 acres, and you do good on your 100 acres. You don't need 4,000 acres to kill awesome bucks.
No, you just need the right 100.
Right.
You know, and there's guys out there that bitch and complain about they can't find hunting ground and this and that. I started out with 40 acres, and I killed a good deer on it every year.
Yeah.
And these guys that are complaining and stuff are the ones that are in the bars drinking and smoking. And I say to them, I go, let's break this down. Like, how much you spend a week in booze? How much you spend on drinking cigarettes?
A mortgage.
$300.
Yeah.
$300 a week, add it up. That's $200 a month.
Yeah.
That's a land payment, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What's more important, drinking and smoking or killing deer?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's that simple.
I just wanted to mention that because if I was at home watching a 5-time UFC champion, I mean, I would just go, yeah, it must be nice to have your 4,000 acres and be able to kill giant deer on it. Not the case at all. So I just kind of want to tell people at home, you're like literally a regular dude. He comes up here, we hang out.
I have a full-time job.
Yeah, he's got a full-time job. And a full-time job like roofing. Mm-hmm. So it's not like full-time job, managing a fighter.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't want anything to do with
Getting
that.
someone's 10% paycheck.
No,
So,
none of that.
yeah. So I kind of want to bring that up. We don't really talk about your life much, and I know I'm gonna talk about things, you know, from the UFC and stuff like
Sure.
that I think people at home would be interested in. But that'll be in another episode. So for now, that's that. Are we going? Have we aired my hunt yet? We can cut more of my hunt out.
No, it's
yeah.
the biggest deer ever.
Let's show Blaine's hunt. I
cute.
just talked to myself in the third person. Cut.
So day one ends, we see a pile of deer. We even saw a shooter, but he was just way too far off for me to even remotely get a shot at.
This segment of Hit Squad Outdoors with Tim Sylvia is brought to you by Tree Limb Quivers. Closed captioning for Hit Squad Outdoors with Tim Sylvia is brought to you by Super ATV.
So this sit was way, way slower than the night before. We see a couple small deer, like literally a couple small deer. Nothing's feeling right. I'm feeling a little bit discouraged. Maybe something bad happened. Well, sitting there, minding my own business, wishing I could get down. And my cameraman says, I see a big body deer coming through the woods, and he looks like he's coming our way. And I see this deer, and he has got an absolutely massive frame. I can see the massive body, the massive frame. Don't know what he is yet, but Jeff was right. He's headed right for us.
Neither have I, dude. I mean, he was a little bit far back. I was kind of aiming back because he was quartered away pretty hard. Why are you shaking more than me?
Because I'm wound.
I have never seen that much gushing blood in my life. Kind of came out in a bad mood. I forgot to put my contact lenses on. I hate hunting with my glasses. They get steamed up. He stood out here. I swear to you, I thought he would never, ever make it. Sat out there. He turned quartering away, which is my favorite shot. I love aiming a little bit far back and hitting in the shoulder on the other side you can't see. It's guaranteed dead deer. I'll tell you what, that was a man. He ran. I mean, I watched him run 100 yards. I mean, I can't even believe it. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash over there. I'm not positive. If that wasn't him crashing, I don't know what was. We are... What happened? Do that beep thing. I gotta tell you, boiling hot, November 7th. This is ridiculous. Sleeves rolled up. First day I haven't had to use a heater bodysuit in 2 weeks. It's just been absolutely insane. We're gonna go find this deer. Absolutely pumped. Now, for all the audience at home, I'm believing that I did a good shot. I aimed for the shoulder I couldn't see. That's what you're supposed to do. Wasn't too far back.
You always mess up my shots.
Oh, my bad. Bubbles are lungs. Bubbles are lungs. see a rat. Ooh. He's way bigger than I thought he was. I love ground growage. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get him out of here while it's still light out. He is obviously an absolute beast of a deer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 scoreable points. Possibly the biggest whitetail I've ever harvested. I'm not like the other guys, you know that. I struggle like the rest of America. I can't shoot 10 of these a year like some of these other TV shows, so.